Yeah, what we're doing is basically we're on every fourth day we're doing a recovery deal, and reason being for it is we do a 3-day install offensively and defensively. On the fourth day we make it cumulative, and we can still get a lot of work done. We make about 30 minutes of pure special team drill work where we can focus on special team drills, and then offensively and defensively we go against each other, and basically a fit tempo where we're full speed to the snap, and then we're a fit tempo after the ball's been snapped.
Circuits, you switched up a little bit, let the defense go through the offensive circuit and the offense to the defensive circuit.
Well, we'll do that twice during camp. We've got a lot of offensive guys that are playing on our special teams, so they got to learn how to tackle. And our defensive guys do a tackling circuit just about every day, so we flipped that today. Also, unfortunately, if we turn the ball over, we've got to be able to tackle them too. So, and then the reverse of that is our defensive guys. One thing that we really stress is creating turnovers and takeaways. And when you create the turnover, you're going to have the ball. So we got to teach them how to secure the ball. So we just switch spots. We'll do that at least one other time during camp.
You worked on the special teams a good little portion. How important is special teams, especially at this stage of fall practice?
Well, it's no question. We talk about having a plan to win, and those 4 plans. Those 4 pieces of that plan to win are number one, we got to play great defense, and we focus a ton on that. We set everything up within our schedule to make sure that defense is having the ability to be successful. Second thing is we want to be great on special teams. Nobody except the quarterback's off limits to be on any of those teams, and we want to put a lot of work, not only working full groups, but also breaking down on the fundamentals. And then we got the turnover margin, we've got to be plus in that. That's big. That's why we work ball security and takeaways every day. And the last piece of that is red zone. And we've had 3 days working open field, and tomorrow we're going to start working at red zone. That's the 4th key.
Looking on the field, there's nobody doing extra stuff today. It looks like the discipline and the buy-in from that standpoint, meetings, breakfast, people are supposed to be where they're supposed to be so far.
Yeah, and you would hope. I think that gives you a chance. I don't by any means think that's necessarily the key to winning. But if you don't do the little things right, if you're not disciplined, if you're not accountable, you got no chance. And so we've had a high buy-in factor. I've talked about that. I feel like our kids are doing the right things. They're making good decisions. We're not having a whole lot of problems with meals and being on time for things. So that gives us a chance.
All right. 4 days in now, got some install going. Where's the offense at right now?
Right at the beginning, right where we wanted to be. We got 4 days of install, basically 3 days of install, 1 day of repeat all those, kind of get a review right there. I feel like we got a good base. We're anxious to get back to the second part of the install, which we'll repeat day 1 again tomorrow, and just see where we picked up. We'll add a few little wrinkles there. The guys are working hard. We've had good energy. I think we've had a lot of good teach periods, so I'm anxious to see us when we get to full speed.
First scrimmage on Saturday. How much of the offense is going to be in that?
We should have most of it in. I'd say 90% of it's in. One of the things we'll do is we'll do a lot of situations this week leading up to the scrimmage so that we got those situations during the scrimmage.
Still a big rotation of guys getting time right now in practice?
Yeah, but for the main thing is just trying to get everybody some work, trying to find out who's going to be those guys that help us and who's going to be in the rotation. Starting to whittle itself down at a couple of positions, but we still got some battles going on.
Coach trying to take care of our bodies, it's been real hot, but we're not going to make that an excuse. But he managed to take care of our bodies, make sure that we're hydrated, and make sure we get through camp,
You guys are 4 days in. How do you feel so far?
I feel good. Coach Hoare and Coach Brown, they're taking care of, make sure we get in the ice tub and, make sure we're recovering.
You guys had a good spring practice to learn the offense. Now you're in it. How comfortable are you and you feel like the other guys with what you guys are doing offensively?
Me and my teammates, we're very comfortable. We learned a lot of plays, and we've been working on it since the spring. And now we keep going back over, installing. So we got it down pat.
How important is it? He talked about the first 3 are kind of like you learned the stuff, and then on this day you kind of like reviewed everything. How does that, how does that work for you guys? How's that important?
It helps a lot. We don't have to do much thinking. Once we get the signals, we get right to it, get lined up, because we're a fast tempo offense.
Talking about discipline, Coach talked about a little bit. Everybody's buying in, it seems like, on time for meetings, not missing meals. What do you see like that from a player perspective?
Everybody's held accountable. We're a big family, and me and my brothers, we want to win, and we got to be held accountable. We got to have a lot of discipline in order to win.